Hello friends, today we are discussing Short's method for assigning RS configuration without rotating covalent bond. There are different methods available in YouTube to assign the RS configuration, but all the methods we have to rotate the covalent bond. This is the only method where we don't have to rotate any bond while assigning RS configuration. So today we are assigning RS configuration of these four molecules. This looks difficult, but assigning RS configuration is very simple. So let's start. While assigning RS configuration, we need to remember this table. If you remember, one value of this table is also sufficient to assign the RS configuration. So here 4 is a fourth priority group. Similarly, 3, 2, 1 all are priority groups. A is above the plane. B is considered as a below the plane. Negative sign indicates the change the configuration, and positive sign indicates the you have to keep the same configuration or retain the configuration. If you see the table, there is only sign is difference. This is a fourth group above the plane, there is a fourth group below the plane. Similarly, third group above the plane, third group below the plane. But here sign is reversed. So if you remember one value of this table like 4n minus, we can remember this full table. So let's start with the example. This is the first molecule. First step is to assign the priority. First priority obviously go to the oxygen, then this carbon having two oxygen, third on this carbonyl group, and fourth with this CH2. Next step is to hide any above the plane or below the plane group. So here I am hiding second position below the group. Then next step is to give the or assign the configuration without considering this second position group. So let's start with the first, second and fourth. So I am not considering this second as a priority. So my second is this third one. So first, third, fourth. This is my priority. So this is a clockwise. So my configuration is R. But next step is what? We have to check the sign of this second below the plane group. So this is a second below the plane group. So sign is positive. Positive means we don't have to change the configuration. So this is a R configuration only. Then next example is this 5-member compound. Here is a 2 chiral center. So I am assigning of this chiral center. You can also assign configuration for this chiral center. So let's start with the priority. First priority will go to this carbon having 2 oxygen. Second will go to this carbon having 1 oxygen. Then this third priority, and fourth will go to hydrogen. So here if you see that here this carbon only attached with the 1 oxygen. This carbon also attached with the 1 oxygen but having 2 bonds, so it is considered as a 2 oxygen. So next step is the hide the group. Here I am hiding this fourth group. You can also hide this second priority group. So I am hiding this for below the plane group. So I am not considering this group while assigning the configuration. So let's start. First, second and third. So this is a clockwise. So this is a R configuration. But next step is I have to check the 4 below the group sign. 4 below the group sign is a plus. So plus means same configuration. So my configuration is R. The next example having 2 chiral centers. So I am also assigning the configuration of this carbon. So let's start. First step is the assign the priority. First we'll go to the oxygen, then this carbon having phenyl and one nitrogen group, then this carbon having two bonds, two carbon. On this then for priority to this carbon having one carbon. Next step is a hide the group. Here is the two group. Below the plane is 3 position and above the plane is a 1 position. So you can hide any above the plane or below the plane group. So here I am hiding 3 position group. You can also hide first position group. So this is I am not considering while assigning the configuration or giving clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So start with the first, second, fourth. So this is a R. But I also next step is I also have to check the sign of this third below the plane group. Third below the plane group sign is negative. So I have to change the configuration. So it is the yes configuration. Okay. Next example is this fused compound. First step is the give the priority. First, second, third, and this fourth. So here also you can hide any above the plane or below the plane group. So here I am hiding this fourth position group. So this I am not considering while assigning the configuration. So this is the yes configuration. But next step is I have to check the sign of this fourth position group. Fourth above the plane. Fourth above the plane is showing negative sign. Means I have to change the configuration. So this is a R configuration. There are 3 key steps. First step is the give the priority. Second is the hide the group. And this group should not consider while assigning the configuration or giving the direction for the configuration like clockwise or anti-clockwise. And third is check the sign of that hiding group. Like here is I am hiding fourth position group, so I have to check the sign of that group. It is a plus, so you have to keep the same sign or same configuration. If it is a negative, so you have to change the configuration. That's all. Thank you.